Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the weekly general reading for the sign of Libra for the week of May 8th through to the 15th of 2017. Okay, so I've got my candle burning for protection. I always ask for protection, a dome of light, love of pure light and protection from the master of the universe to put a dome of love over this property and protect every heartbeat that is within it, which is including you all as well. I also have my intuitive candle burning from intuitivecandles.com. They are soy-based candles, 100% soy-based, and when the wax melts down, you're given beautiful reveals of gems and stones and quartz and minerals. And this is my amethyst pendulum, which is just beyond words beautiful. Yellow agate, rose quartz, aventurine. I need chains. I can't wear them all. I'll be like Mrs. T. I'll be the wife of Mr. T from the 18. I'll be all weighed down with stuff on my chest. Anyways, I've cleansed the cards. We're going to get right into the smudge. Oh, which one did I drop? No. No, that couldn't wait. I had to pick that right up. That's my favorite one. Okay. Boys, do I need this. I need this more than anything right now. This is to cleanse out the energies for those of you that are new to smudging. This is an indigenous custom, and it is practiced and has been practiced for thousands of years by the indigenous peoples of North America. This is very highly sacred, and I, with all due respect, borrow this tradition with all due respect from the indigenous people and their customs. Now, if I could just get it to burn. What's in here today is the cedar that's been picked right off the property. A little bit of sage, a little bit of tobacco, because tobacco is considered sacred, a sacred gift to the Creator. And I have some grandpa's beard, or Spanish moss. And the best part of all, the very best part, is sweetgrass. Where's my braid? From my Heidi. Where'd my braid go? It's up and disappeared, I guess. It's probably on the other side of the camera, I'm sure. As soon as the fire, the burn is finished, we begin the smudge. It only takes a moment to do that. This cleanses out our energies. It sets everything right the way it should be. It also cleanses out 95% of the airborne bacteria in your home. That is scientifically proven. And we are ready. I'm so grateful for this. So grateful. Oh, the smell. And this is for you, dear Libra. I've seen better smudges, believe me. There we go. So cleanse out your energies. Get everybody balanced. It's been damp here. And this sits in an open wicker basket, trying to dry everything out so it'll burn properly. It's having a hard time drying out with all the rain we've had. We're in the middle of a major kick-ass rainstorm right now that stretches all the way from Ontario right across. It's stalled at the Quebec border right now in that area. We're feeling it all the way down here into New Brunswick, into southwestern New Brunswick. I'm right almost on the border of the United States here. That's how close we are. The storm has been amazing. We're going to get the brunt of it here. We're expecting up to 120 millimeters of rain to come down before it's all said and done. It's a month's amount of rain in like 2 days. And we just got through about a week of rain with 2 nice days in there, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained. Okay, so that's the mood here today. It's very, very foggy out here. Very wet. The birds are loving it. They're all in the yard feeding. So, the surface up, it's been pissed off. Beafundi's pissed off right now. It's been angry. She's feeling real ugly. Ask you, Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Natural World Order, and Spirit Guides, please come forth. Yeah, Spirit Guides, please come forth. You were hanging around here last night when I wasn't reading cards. They're very benevolent spirits that I have about 4 of them here in this house. When they make their presence known, it's physically uncomfortable for me. I had to call on help last night from a friend who's in that realm, and I was told to ask the spirit that was on me to back off a little bit. Back up, literally. As soon as I did that, everything that I was going through stopped. It was amazing to me. It blew me right away. It sucked the battery out of my tablet. I was in bed all bundled up with layers of clothes on and a big comforter over me and my tablet. And I probably had about an hour and a half, maybe at the most, left on the battery. I figured I was good to go. I was going to turn it off before the battery ever died. And when that all went down, my battery died in under like 5 seconds. Just gone, done. I had to get up out of bed and I had to go search for my adapter, come back, crawl in bed, pull the night table away so I could plug it. It was a real pain, but I got it. And then I was told, ask it to back away. Just literally back up a bit and you'll feel all right. And it did, and I did. So you guys want to hang around at night tormenting me and driving me crazy, you can be here now and help with this reading. Thank you very much. Am I crazy? Yeah, most of the time. But I'm never bored. I love my own company. I'm never bored. Ever. That smudge was nice. Oh, I wish it burned a little longer. This is for Libra. Bring me some good stuff for Libra. At least some deep, interesting stuff. Give me a good, powerful reading. A strong one. That's what I want. There we go. These are your cards, Libra, for the week of May 8th through the 15th. All right, here we go. On your Monday, Tarot has brought forth for your attention, absolutely fantastic, the World. It's all about regeneration. On your Tuesday, I don't like this, but it's a Page of Swords, and it's all about gossip. Don't like this card at all. Okay. Card number 3 on your Wednesday. Oh, interesting, Libra. I love this card. For the meaning, yes, but the art, it grabs me. Every time I look at it, I kind of like drift off a little bit. You guys will excuse me while I come back from there. It's illusion, la lune, the moon is what it is. It's a beautiful card. Boys, it always speaks to me, though. It says a lot. It always says a lot. It's not all bad. Ah, are you kidding me? Thursday, 4 cups. You're bored. You're suffering from boredom. Uh-oh. We don't like to see people bored. I'm not bored. I'm never bored. I'm so frickin' wonderful and entertaining, I tell you. There's a joke there, and I can't remember which video it was on. Maybe it's Libra from from the monthlies. I don't know. Wow, look at you. That's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Your Friday. You've got my kind of Friday coming up there, Libra. Ace of Pentacles represents prosperity. That's a beauty of a card. That was Friday, wasn't it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On your Saturday. Saturdays aren't so half bad. 2 of Pentacles, and it's all about options. You have options. Aren't you rich? If you have options. The luxury of choice. And your final card on your Sunday is Six of Pentacles, and it represents a beautiful trait to have, generosity. Generosity. All right. So, excuse me, a little sip of tea here. Give me some fortitude. I'm wearing my jean jacket today because it's so damp, and I can't stand having every window and every door shut. And it's not cold out by any means. It's a warm rain. But it's the dampness, and it's killing my osteo. Let me tell you, I sound like an old lady. All right. The World, regeneration. Beautiful card to have. What a card to start a reading off with. I like to think the first cards are always your overall energy and carry through to a certain degree from beginning to end, that they affect the cards that are going to fall behind it. Regeneration, renewal, finding success, celebrating achievements. Rewards may be coming for your efforts for anything that... Now remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to mean something to everybody. All the way through, keep that in mind. If you go, I don't know what she's talking about, I don't know what that card doesn't mean nothing to me, then the message is not for you, but it's meant for somebody else viewing the video. Keep that in mind. I can't make it any plainer than that. And I'm sorry to sound exasperated with that, but I am over that subject. I can't explain enough about general readings. And I'm sorry, like, if you're new to the tarot community, they're all free general readings that may or may not mean something to you. Anyway, this first card is a very, very good card. This card is showing, and I'm feeling the pulling together, the bringing together, and the tying up, and the folding over, and the tucking in, and the putting away, completion of projects, completion of relationships, completion of a lifestyle, completion of maybe where you live and you're pulling out, you're done there, your time there is done. That kind of completion is going on for some of you. For some of you, this is an ending of a phase. For some of you, it's the meeting of a target or the finalizing of some goals. Somebody is going to finalize a house move. You're moving house. I just said that a couple seconds ago. You're moving house. You're leaving where you are. You're already there, but you've got to move everything. Your stuff has to move with you. It is yet to move. Only small amounts of it have moved. You've made the final decision. You're making this move. It's a big move for some of you, and it's a good move. I'm seeing goodness all the way around. Some of you are in the middle, are about to embark on what could be coming up, is a landmark relationship anniversary. Somewhere in around there, there's an anniversary, a celebration, a renewing of vows for some of you. Some of you will renew vows. And I'm seeing a lot of beauty and sensing warmth, love, beauty, happily ever after. I'm surprised the Ten of Cups isn't laying out here, but I'm sensing this feeling of happily ever after. Wow. Some of you may have some opportunities come your way to travel right now. And so if you're single, some of you may have romantic adventures as well. The advice of this card, you need to celebrate what you have achieved in your life. You need to embrace any new opportunities that come your way. Embrace them. If they don't work out, so what? At least you tried. You'll never wonder what if down the road. So if things come your way, go ahead, embrace them. Try them if they work for you. Great. If they don't, chuck it. 86 it is, they say. A lot of you are going to be fully re-energized. Feelings of heightened energies, more sensitive energies, just more energy in physically in general. More motivation to enjoy your day, to get up and start your day. When you go to bed, you're looking forward to the next day. You know what? If you can wake up in the morning and you're looking for, or you go to bed at night and say, well, I'll be glad when tomorrow gets here. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'll be glad when tomorrow gets here. I got things I want to do, things I want to look for. You know what? If you've got that And maybe you work real hard for a living, but you've got this attitude, like every day is almost like an adventure. There are people out there like that. They're very happy-go-lucky, well-adjusted, generalized people. And the thing is, they do go to bed at night and they go, well, I wonder what tomorrow will bring. Even if they have no plans, I'm excited for them. You know, if you've got that, you're wealthy. You found your fit. You fit into the world quite snugly, quite nicely, quite comfortably. That's one of the healthiest attitudes anybody can have. To say, bring it on. I embrace the day no matter what comes my way. Make it all good, though, if it's possible. Sure. Let's remain grounded and realistic, and we're human, right? We like to indulge, so let's make it all good. But if you've got that, you've got something. You've got something going on up here. There's something going on here. And you're a very well-balanced person, so good for you. Some of you are going to feel like right now, so good. You're going to feel like, can you guys hear that ringing? You're going to feel like you have the world at your feet, or the world is your oyster, where you can just go in and it's all yours. Anything you want in life, it's all yours. Another healthy attitude to have. Your keywords are success and completion and celebration and beginnings and travel and motivation and renewal. So that's only your first card. And oh my gosh, it's going to be a long reading, isn't it? Okay, Page of Swords. Now on your Tuesdays, all about gossip, and I don't like this guy. Ignore any gossip coming your way, especially from a younger person. This guy makes his rounds, I say, from house to house and business to business, and he just pops in everywhere, and everybody knows him. Everybody thinks he's very witty, and he's very charming, and he's very handsome, and he's funny, and he's cute, and all these cute little wonderful descriptives of him. But here, underlying the surface is a immaturity level that is just twisted enough to, when he gets found out, people don't like him anymore. He goes from house to house and he gathers little bits and tidbits of information that really is private household information per house. And this guy picks up on it, and then he moves to the next place and the next place. And this guy's going to be showing up at your door too. Okay? Or you're going to have to encounter him maybe in the line of business somewhere. Because even if he's a clerk and he works behind a counter, like at a hardware store, and if you're in a small area, a small village, a small town, everybody kind of knows everybody. Everybody may not socialize with everybody, and they may not speak to each other, but they all know who each other is. This guy knows this, and he's got. Here's the problem. Sometimes some people are too intelligent, and if they're locked into a small space, they get stupid. This guy's gotten stupid. He's a young fella, handsome, and very quick-witted, but he lives in a small area, a small community. And he's kind of stuck there. And he's probably never going to work his way out of it. He has to entertain himself, and this is his form of entertainment, is gathering information. You're going to encounter him somewhere, Libra. Don't pay him any mind at all. None. No matter how abrupt he is, no matter how coarse he can be, I just have a feeling he's going to say something that's going to hit your nerve. You're not going to like it. Oh, heck, go ahead and tell him off. Just go ahead. Don't give it to him, but give it to him. Put him in his place so you never have to deal with that again. When he sees you, certain body parts of his will shrink when he sees you. Put it that way. Oh, I better. See, I don't get bored, but it's pretty quiet around here. We got a gray, rainy day, so God knows what I'm going to be up to and what's going to come out of my mouth here. For some of you, also, there could be legal matters from complaint on your job. There could be legal ramifications coming down on the job. I don't know why that's there, but it is. Some of you, a few, maybe 3 of you, have to sign some legal documents on this day as well. The advice is to be clear with your communications and to avoid any misunderstandings. So you got to be super, especially when it comes to paperwork, Libra. Please be extra careful. You ask for time to read through. You're not just going to put your signature on there because they pushed it across the table and handed you a pen with a cheesy grin. Say, no, I'm going to go for coffee, or if you need to think it over overnight, I'm taking these home and I'll get back to you tomorrow, and they'll be signed or they won't. I need to go through it. When you go through them, look at them with a critical eye. Look for things that are wrong with any legal papers right now, so you catch them before you sign your name to them. Your keywords right now are complaints and back chat, gossip, backstabbing, bitchiness, cutting words, legal issues, and some paperwork for some of you. Number 3, oh boy, the moon. La luna, illusion. The moon is watching you right now, Libra, and it questions what it is that you're seeing. Can you see beyond illusion? When doubt and confusion threaten to maybe doubt and confusion threaten to overwhelm you to a certain point. We can get overwhelmed with things like that so easily. This card also brings to the forefront relationships right now. Everything looks great under the light of the moon. And I always use my beach as a metaphor, but it's not a metaphor. It is my beach, but the situation is a metaphor. That there's, a young couple walking and strolling along the beach under a full moon. No flashlights are needed because the moon illuminates, and the moonlight is dancing. The cove is like a mirror, and it's full, and it's like a mirror. There's no waves. There's no breath. Only the moon dominates the cove and dominates over you, and everything is so perfect. And just like in the movies, you're not slapping off mosquitoes trying to be romantic and doing this and moths in your hair and all kinds of good stuff. It's not like that. It's like perfection. It's like the perfect evening, and it's beautiful and it's wondrous, and it's the kind of night people fall in love on. But what happens when the sun comes up the next day and you're at high noon under the blaring light of the afternoon sun? Is everything still as beautiful as it was? You have to ask yourself these questions. What's long-term ability here? You have to ask yourself those questions. Is he just as handsome and is she just as beautiful? Are you still tickle pink with each other's company? Do you look at each other and just know and smile? If that's still going on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then you got something. You got something to think about, and it could be a good thing. It doesn't have to be bad. This card doesn't have to be bad at all. This card is about bringing truths to light into the forefront. We face truths and deceit, denial every day around us in everyday life. That is a part of life. When it comes to tarot, the tarot has the love of spirit, and this is a tool to bring forth things that you need to anticipate, things that can be anticipated. It's not written in stone. Some people think that it is. It's not. It's what you do with the information. It's giving you a heads up, like the song, anticipation, right? It's the same thing. So it brings things to light today that there's no dark shadows in your life. There's nothing being hidden from you. There has been, but everything's kind of coming to light now. And some of you may feel shock. Some of you may feel repulsed. Some of you may be pissed off. Some of you may be heartbroken, deeply hurt. That can happen as well. But the thing is, the truth, when the truth comes to the surface, all right, and it's spotlighted, and sometimes fate and karma will take one of those big 100 million candle, they call them 1 million candle lights or whatever, and it's a flashlight that's this big around, and that's how big, and fate will come along and shine that right on an issue or a problem, because some of us, again, won't go into deep denial. We don't want to face, nobody wants to face heartbreak. Some of us are harder realists than others. And we'll say, okay, if there's heartbreak there, bring it on. Let me deal with it. I'm like that. I'm not cold at all. But if I know heartbreak's coming, I just say, bring it on so I can deal with it and move on with my life. It's pretty simple to me. Other people don't want to deal with reality at all. Those are the ones that get the spotlight put on it. Okay, there's something going on here. And you need to see the truth. And sometimes, you know what, destiny will give you a little shake by your collar and shake you up like this and say, you pay attention. This is for your own good. This is for the bigger picture down the road. And you have to face up to it. Now, this could happen to some of you as well. Old memories, for some, can come flooding back as well. And along with old memories come old fears. So we have to deal with those. If you've got fears from the past and you're starting something brand new, you need to deal with these fears from the past. You have to tie them up and deal with them. Don't listen to me saying like that you have to do it. Karma's telling you this. Destiny is telling you. You need to. If you don't, this is going to just keep. This gets old real fast for some of us. For others, it doesn't at all. It'll keep coming back over and over. Here's the thing. It's going to keep creating problems for you. So you need to deal with these things. This message for somebody out there. Absolutely. I'm feeling the heat here. Can you feel the heat off the card? I can feel the heat off the card. And this is turning into a really long reading. This is the thing about the weeklies. They should be short and sweet, and for me, they're not. This is the way I read. I squeeze every message I can out of the cards. I hope you guys, this is what you're here for. You need to pay attention through your messages, through findings and dreams more than logic right now. That means to me, you need to use your intuition to find the answers that you need. Your keywords are the unconscious, doubt, delusions, dilemmas, sadness, fear in the past. So you need to deal with that. The Four Cups. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, your Thursday. Four Cups represents boredom. Some of you right now, remember this is a general reading, could be feeling extremely dissatisfied with your life right now. No belief of a better life for you. No belief of a better job. No belief of a better love. Oh, woe is me. And I'm not being sarcastic, but that's pretty bad if that's where your head's at right now. Libra, you got to pull your head out of you know where. Because if you're feeling that low, the chances are that that's where you're at. Your head is somewhere that you physically wasn't meant to be. Period. But you're bored with life. You're bored with everything around. You know, this is your attitude. I'm so bored. Oh, I'm so bored. You're responsible for your own joy in life. Why don't you go find that? I bet you won't find that boring at all. That's what you need to do. You need to renew your faith. You need to find some inspiration. You're not going to get that by just sitting around not doing anything about it. You have to do this for yourself. Maybe some of you need to hear that out there today. Your keywords are stagnation and despondency, disillusionment, self-protection, need for change, stubbornness, and rigidity. You need to lighten up. So we have some Libras out there, do we, that are A-type personalities. That's what I'm getting from this, completely. It's time to soften up the edges a little bit of your life and not being so hard and so rigid and not being so pointed and so prickly, all right? You need to lighten up a little. You're missing out on the other side of life in the biggest way. You really, really are. Look at me. I'm just happy-go-lucky. I sit and I giggle like a giggling idiot half the time, but at least I'm not walking around like some of you, if that's the way you are. You're missing out on an awful lot, and I say this out of love. I really do, as one human being to another. It's the way it is. All right, that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's the Friday, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, for the rest of you. This is for the rest of you. Wow. How great is this? This card shows up to show, and this is on a Friday. I wish I was a Libra right now. I love Fridays. It's my favorite day of the week. But money's coming to some of you right now. That's why this card has shown up here. Or it's even a gift. Or a gift of money, or an opportunity that's given to you as a gift. Somebody saying, you know, I've got the lowdown on something and I want to give it to you, or starting something new and I'd like if you'd come in on it with me. Would you be happy to have this opportunity to work side by side with me? This could happen with somebody as well too, where somebody is saying, you know, I got the lowdown on this opportunity. And I thought of you. I heard about it. And I thought of you, and so here you go. And you're like, what? Say what? For me, you're not going to know what to do. You're going to be a little bowled over. This is for very few of you out there. I wish it could happen for everybody. I wish it could happen for me, but it's for somebody out there. Some of you as well could find it. You know, it could be this opportunity. It brings you to, in the bigger picture, a way to generate more income for yourself, which allows you to. For some of you, you're going to be moving into a brand new home for you that's new to you. You could be investing in this property as well, but you are moving into a new home that is new to you. And the Ace is here to reveal a very happy, a very stable time for you as well, Libra. The advice is to maximize your good fortune right now. Make the most and the best that you can out of it. Don't sully it. Don't sour it. This is the time to do what this other person is doing with the woe is me thing. Okay, don't go there. You need to make your money work for you at this point. It would be ideal if you could do that instead of you having to work for your money. If you have enough excess cash, make it work for you if there's any way possible. Stop and really think about that. This is time for you right now at this time in your life to make some very wise financial decisions. Your keywords are beginnings, finances, a new job, success, property, security, and creativity. All right, your Saturday is the Two of Pentacles, and it represents options. And you can't be afraid of this either, all right? This is a good card. But some people don't like to have options is what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing. I've been getting this a lot off of this card. that there's somebody out there that feels that way, that they feel like they're being put in a bad situation of they have to make the choice is up to them, it's been left on their doorstep kind of thing, and it's either or, and a lot is weighing on this decision, and you're a little put out and a little miffed and a little peed out, being left to make this choice. It's either or. It's kind of like the Two of Swords. It's like at a crossroads almost. But these are options. These are financial options or very strong new initiatives started, such as starting your own business or somebody starting their own business, and you have the decision you need to make, maybe in relation to that. So a decision is definitely underway. There's no getting around that. You're going to be considering your options, looking at all options actually and all outcomes. You're sitting back and you're taking a little longer than you should because you're afraid to make that choice. So you're doing more thinking than you are acting right now on anything like that. Some of you are deciding on jobs right now. You have more than one option in place. Some of you, it's travel for study. You have two options and you don't know which way to go with it. Good luck on that, and good luck to you. You're lucky. Some of you are looking at potential new homes as well. More than one on the market. And some of you are saying, you know what, I want to travel, but I don't know where I want to travel to. And you're the one that's come into all that money earlier. Now you have the option to travel if you want to travel. The advice is to make sure and scrutinize all offers, scrutinize all financial agreements as well. Look for long-term gains rather than the short-term gains. Your keywords are choice and property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, attention to detail. You got to be careful with that, all right? Your last card, your Sunday, Six of Pentacles, all about generosity. We're coming back to the Ace again. Somebody's come into a big load of money. Aren't you lucky? Yeah, aren't you lucky? Geez, you're lucky. Did I say you were lucky? Okay. And again, it's being re-emphasized. Yeah, you're lucky, especially in these cards. This card is a gift of money again, or a token of love or friendship or support. This is really, when it comes along, is going to be feel-good money for you as well. This is you're meant to go out and do something wonderful with the money for yourself, or to make somebody else feel good. That's what this money is all about. It's not for paying the rent. It's not for paying the mortgage. It's not for paying the car payment. You know, this is something that's going to make you feel really good inside. Really good. Maybe you need a new car. Go do that. Maybe you need some new furniture. Go do that too. You know, whatever's going to make you feel good, or maybe it'll make you feel good to do some good for somebody else. That can be the bottom line as well. You're going to feel genuine gratitude. It's going to wash over you. Whatever this is going to be, this is a huge thing. It's going to humbleize you. Your head's going to go down. You're going to be, you know, just accept it with grace. As it comes to you, that's what you need to do. You need to accept it with grace. Some of you are going to be giving this money away. Some of you could just be a close friend, not just, but a close friend that you're going to be helping out of the situation as well. And for others, it's charity, putting out the charity. The advice is you need to take any gifts, as I already said, and receive them with grace. That is the quietest, most beautiful, thankful. Thank you that you give out. You're going to be feeling very humble going, I didn't realize anybody'd ever do anything like this for me. I didn't expect anyone to ever do this for me. And you're humbled by it. Excuse me. And if you're giving to others and helping others, do it just for the sake of giving itself. Excuse me. Is its own reward. It is its own reward. Your keywords for this card, though, are finances, gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. And that is your reading, Libra. Very sorry about the length. That's just me. It's the way I operate. I'm old school. What can I say? I don't look at the numbers. I don't look at the speed. I don't care how long people stick around. Some of you do, and that's the main thing. And if the reading is helping some of you, then that's a great thing, too. Anyway, I hope it resonated with you, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked it very much. For the rest of you, thank you so much for watching the videos. If you hadn't subscribed to the channel, please do. If you're looking for a personal private reading, please just go below this video window, and in the description of the more area, please read through it once. Grab my email right there. I use that for everything. Ship me off an email requesting a reading, and we'll get you all set up. The rest of you, I think there's a bell on the screen somewhere. If there is, click that. You'll be notified every time Bay of Fundy Fortunes posts anything new. Speaking of that, Bay of Fundy Fortunes is found, of course, on YouTube, on Facebook under the Facebook group Bay of Fundy Fortunes as well. You guys are the solid rock that holds it all. Thank you. And on Google, on Blogspot, and on Twitter as well. For the rest of you, I'm just going to say, see ya, because this is a long video. It's going to take about 3 hours to upload, pretty close to it. Isn't that awful? And this is high speed. Anyway, anybody's looking for me, you can find me right here at all times, right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. This is my spot in the world. I'm going to roll the world from here someday. You know that, eh? I know you do. So anyway, if I'm not right here, I'm only just a little ways down below a little bit, and I'm walking along the beach, along the water's edge, and the cove that holds the mightiest and the highest tides in the whole planet, the beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. And the reason I'm down there, and I'm always sitting here, and I'm always looking out over, is because I'm a high tide junkie. And that's where you're going to find me, always waiting on the next high tide. Enjoy your week, and I hope to see you all back here next week. Bye-bye.